Awesome. I believe I'm live. Hello, Valerie Walton at valeriewalton.com. And I'm so happy and excited to be here with you today. If you're just tuning in for the very first time, you've never met me before. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I am a certified online business coach and marketer. And for the past 5 years, I have been coaching people on how to get started with their home businesses and grow it into what they've always truly wanted, desired, and deserved. So really excited. This week, we've been going through a series this week and last week, all about ways that you can leverage and really start to do the foundational steps necessary to find the right customers for your business. Now, before I go any further, let me make sure everybody can hear me. Switch my speaker over because I forgot to do this one time. To do the foundation. Okay, perfect. You guys can hear me. Steps necessary to. All right, awesome. Just had to double check. Okay, so the foundational steps are the steps that you're going to take. Whoops, sorry. My mic's in the way. Y'all like my mic? It's matching. Okay. The foundational steps are the steps that you take to set yourself up for profits. Set yourself up to be able to earn income, bring in the cash flow, the revenue, all that good stuff. Okay. All right. So in this series, we've actually been talking about creating funnels, the importance of creating funnels. And one thing that I noticed was back when I was using ClickFunnels, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, it was great. So please don't get me wrong. I have nothing against ClickFunnels, but I did come across a cheaper alternative. And actually, at the time I came across this alternative, it wasn't cheaper. It was almost exactly the same amount, but I got so much more bang for my buck. It was ridiculous for me to not get it. And that was MLSP. So in case you didn't know what that was, MLSP is short for MyLeadSystemPro, and it includes a funnel builder, just like ClickFunnels has. Not exactly like it, but you know what I mean. It gives you a way to create funnels. And in addition to that, it also gives you, over 40 different courses for you to look at on demand, on your own time. So even if you work a 9 to 5, you can still watch these trainings on your own time. In addition to that, they do have live training that goes on every day, Monday through Friday. You'll see me a few times this week because I am a leader within the MLSP community. And so one of the things that I do is not only coach, but I also train all the members in there every Monday night at 8 p.m. And this Thursday, they're going to have me do the networking and prospecting training on social media. So I'm excited to do that. If you want to catch it, let me know. I'll show you how to get in for only $10 and it's risk-free. So if you get in and you don't like what I had to say, get your $10 back. But if you've been here for any length of time, you are going to love it and you are going to love hanging out with the whole community. Okay, so now let me get the information into the description box that I need to. Because since we're live, I have to do this while we're on the live. I don't really have a way to do it ahead of time, unfortunately. So here we go. Whoop. I'm just going to paste this here. And then there was another part that I needed to grab from here that I need to paste so that you have access to being able to follow along with me throughout the entire video. Okay. So there we go. Yay. So I'm saving those changes and now we're good to go. So last week, like I said, we were talking about how you can also leverage some done for you funnels. And remember, funnels are a way for you to be able to build your list. That is the most important asset that you're ever going to own. It is also a way for you to be able to have an icebreaker to start conversations with. Okay. And a lot of people overlook that part. So last week, I showed you how to use the done for you funnels to make that happen. This week, I'm showing you how to use the MLSP Funnelizer, which are templates that you can use to start creating your own funnels. Okay. And before I even get into this, I do have a question for you. So make sure that you give me your answer in the comments. But would you like it if I did a series, right? Because I've been doing a lot of series lately. It's been fun But would you like it if I did a series on different network marketing or affiliate marketing companies and how you can use MLSP to grow that business? Yes or yes? Let me know in the chat, in the comments, if you would like that. And then also let me know what company you're in. I don't need any links. I just need the name of the company so that I can check out some things like the comp plan, the types of products that is offered, and I can give you a game plan, just a generic, very simple game plan on how you can make that happen. If you want more specifics based on you, your business needs, your business goals, your strengths, so that you can shorten your learning curve and get to the next level faster than anything you'll ever find on my YouTube channel, then of course you'll have to take a look and see if you're a fit for my coaching program. But other than that, I mean, these are very simple, basic steps. Okay, here we go. All right. So I am headed over back to Funnelizer, and I'm going to show you where we were yesterday. As soon as I share my screen, that'd be nice. Hello, Val. Okay. All right. So as you can see, yesterday I was giving you a walkthrough of all of these different templates that you have available here. Does ClickFunnels have more templates? I believe so, but that's not even the point. I just want to make sure that you have, well, I know somebody's going to argue with me on that. Well, isn't it the point if you say this is better? I didn't say it's better. I said it's an alternative to ClickFunnels that saves you a lot of money, but gives you more and even pays you more. So you tell me whether or not that's better. Okay, I ain't say that. All right, so anyway, showed you all of these different things yesterday. If you missed it, go back, watch that video. So now we're going to actually edit one of the funnels. Okay, so let's say we were going to do something. What did I pick yesterday? The homepage hub? I believe I did the homepage hub yesterday. Let me go back. I got to go into what we were working on. Yes, we did our Fun with Funnels YouTube training. So let's get into this one. Okay, it's unpublished, right? So if you were ever working on a funnel and it's not done yet, you haven't published it yet, right? Maybe it's done, but you haven't published it yet, then it's going to be in your drafts, just like you saw for me. So in order to finish it up, I'm going to click the gearbox and I'm going to click edit page, or I could click edit page in a new tab, which I think I'll do. Doesn't matter whether you do that or not. So here we were looking at one of the homepage hubs. And again, not only is it important for you to have your own list, right? Your list of contacts, list of leads, email list, prospect list, Rolodex, whatever you want to call it. You want to make sure that you own that intellectual property, that you own that, that you have access anytime that you want, for as long as you want, to people's contact information. Unfortunately, with a lot of network marketing companies, if you're part of that, when the lead is generated on their site, they keep it. It belongs to them. I went through the same thing as a hairstylist. Child, I worked at a commission salon. Oh, let me stop sharing so we can dish. Get your tea, get your popcorn, child, because I'm about to spill the tea right here. Okay. I remember when I was working in a salon and I was trying to build up my clientele, child. I was working hard, child, and I did my absolute best. I specialized, so that you charge more when you specialize in certain areas. And I was doing great. I had built up a clientele in just 3 months. Well, eventually, I got to a point that I felt that I was mature enough in my business growth to move on. And so I was going to get my own suite. You know what they said to me? You can go. Your clients aren't going with you because they're not yours. They're ours. I said, what the hell? And I had no access to those folks. I had no way to even contact them and give them the option that, hey, I'm leaving. I'm going over here. And you have the option of either going over here with me or staying where you were at the salon and just picking another stylist. I couldn't even do that, y'all. And it's the same thing in this industry. So I don't want you to think that it's, it only pertains to network marketing. This happens all over the place. It happens for, various corporate firms and all that kind of stuff too. And so now that you know that, make sure that you have your own way of building your own business and not just being a sales rep of the network marketing company. Don't just be, you know, their representative and all you do is be a cheerleader for them, holding up their signs and their logos saying rah, 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 and holding up their products and, oh, this is great. No, you definitely want to brand yourself. And I have a course coming out very soon about exactly how to do that, where I hold your hand and walk you through the entire process and the philosophy behind it. So excited for that. There's lots of stuff coming as we close out the year, because I don't wait till the new year to get things rolling. Okay. So look out for that. You'll want to join my newsletter in order to get all the updates so that you get first look at everything that I bring your way to help you grow your business. Okay. Newsletter link is in the description box. All right. So yes, you want to own your list, and you also want to have a place online, some online real estate, right? You want to have a place that you own online. You don't own Facebook. You don't own Instagram. You don't own YouTube, where we are right now, right? You don't own TikTok. You don't own Snapchat. You don't own none of that, right? If you did, you'd be paying the taxes on it, but you don't. Okay. So thank God for that. But because of that, because you don't own it, because you don't have a say in the changes that are made, anything can happen. Why would we put the fate of our business in their hands? Now, don't get me wrong. Social media is amazing. It is an amazing tool, right? It's an amazing tool that you can use to market your business. But I definitely do not want to plant my flag in social media when I have no control. If it's my business, I want the control. And hopefully you do too. And hopefully you're also starting to realize that the company that you joined is not your company. It's the company that your company is partnered with. Oh, we'll talk more about that later. I've got another video. I've got plenty of videos on that, actually, talking about, you know, branding yourself versus the company. What's the difference? What does that look like? So make sure that you kind of browse around on my channel. Okay. So now, with that being said, your online real estate that you own is going to be your own site. Now, most of us just getting started in home business, we're either not technical enough to put together a site on our own. Maybe we get in Squarespace or GoDaddy or something like that. But we don't really know what we're doing, and we're just kind of winging it. Not quite the best way to grow a business, right? So instead, when you're looking to have a home base for people to be able to find you and you can say what you want because it's your space, how about we just have a one-page site? Inside of MLSP, in their Funnelizer, they have that for you. It's called your homepage hub. I talked about that towards the end of yesterday's video training. Make sure you go back for that part, because today we're going to start to customize it. All right. Fun. Okay. So actually I also need to grab my hex colors now that I think about it, because I'm going to be using some of my branding colors. Okay, good. Those are over there. And I will probably stop sharing to grab the hex colors, just because, you know, they're mine. I don't know what else to say. Okay. All right. So where am I going here? I'm going to share my screen now to show the homepage hub. So yeah, you definitely want to own your own list, and you want to own your own space online, but you don't want to make this too technical for yourself. You don't want to make this too overwhelming for yourself. So just have one page with all the information about you that your prospects would need to know. Okay. So now sharing my screen, and here we are. So let's go through all of this, right? I'm going to take you through a walkthrough. And if we have time, which I'm not thinking we're going to, and we'll have to do it tomorrow, but if we have time, we're going to go ahead and start changing some things around in here. Okay, so first things first, if you click this Funnelizer logo, it will take you back to the home page, which had that list of everything. So I'll show you. Boom, it'll take you there, right, to where all your funnels are. All right. You got home. I mean, that doesn't do anything. Which is, this is the page we're working on, the home page of your funnel. This will be a one-page funnel, one page. Yes, you're going to have buttons that will take them somewhere else. But in terms of you having like a menu at the top where they go to the home and the about me and the this and the that, no, you don't need all of that if you're just getting started. And it becomes overwhelming. And the next thing you know, you're telling yourself, oh my gosh, I have to create this amazing website that is like intricate with all of these pages. And then you start focusing more of your attention on creating things that don't make you money than you do focused on the actual income producing activities. The homepage hub is great to have so that as you start generating income, generating leads, that you have a place to drive that traffic to check in on you on a regular basis and get access to you and your stuff. Okay. But you don't need to send anybody here if you ain't got nobody here, right? So this will come a little bit later, but I do want to show you how it works. So you have the close editor, which will take you back here to the actual funnel itself and whether or not you want to publish it. We don't, because we're still working on it. Okay. Save changes is very, 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 very important. Okay. Publish changes. So not only do you want to save any changes that you make, but you also want to publish them. Now I'm going to give you a, oh, shoot. I jumped down, didn't I? Sorry. So here are your settings. Same things that we saw on the homepage: domains, integrations, media, IP filters. If you want to see that, it's in the previous video. That was just the day before this one. Your account, all the information that's in your account and what your plan limits are. And then MLSP support if you need to send in a technical support ticket. This will take you back to your MLSP account into your back office. So that's all of that. So anyway, you have save changes, publish changes. Save changes is so important, and I emphasize it so much because if you start, playing around with this and you all into it and you making changes, child, you are designing, honey, it's looking great. And you sometimes gone by and you forgot to save. And then you try to save and it's too late. It gives you an error that it timed out. Then you're going to have a problem. So here's a bonus. Please write this nugget down, save the timestamp, whatever. But this part right here that I'm about to tell you is very, very important so that you don't feel like, oh my God, am I going to lose all this work? You don't have to. So watch this. Now, I don't think I'm timed out yet. So if I click save changes, it'll probably save. And it did. And you'll see it's green. It says it was saved successfully and it'll say when. But sometimes this will be pink, a pinkish reddish color, and it'll pop up and say your session has timed out. Please reload or refresh, something like that. It'll say. If that happens, don't do it. Don't do it because you will lose everything. Here's what you do instead. You're going to open up another tab. Leave this tab here. Leave it exactly as it is. And it's got the error there saying you timed out. Leave it. Go over to a new tab. Go back into your MLSP account. Go over to your websites tab. Go back to Funnelizer. And come down and launch Funnelizer again in this tab. When you launch Funnelizer again, it refreshes. It's like, oh, I'm active again. Okay, cool. Then you can go back to the tab that you were trying to save stuff on, and you can click Save Changes, and it will work. If you don't do it like this, and you get all upset that you see the timed out error, and then you go and click Refresh, you will lose your work. And it won't be my fault, so don't blame me because I just tried to tell you how to fix it. Okay? So that's a little trick right there that you can use. All right, so that's everything in these top 2 rows. Now let's talk about these page contents. My favorite. Okay, so notice as you hover over them, they will be highlighted. So you've got your logo header. When I click the arrow, this drops open to show me everything within the logo header, the logo itself, and the button. Now, if I don't want this to show up at all, if I don't want anything at the top here, I don't like how that looks or whatever, I can turn it off. When I click it, it goes from green to red, and now you can't see it anymore. And we're all the way at the top of the page. Okay. If I do want it, I can put it back. Now I have a logo that's actually similar to this. Not sure about the sizing. So we're going to play around. We're going to see if I put it up there and it looks good, awesome. If I put it up there and it looks like trash, child, we're going to take it down. Okay. I mean, it's fun. Make this fun for yourself. This does not have to be hard work. And again, if you find that you've tried to follow along with me and you can, and you would rather outsource your funnels to someone else, well, you're in good company, because my husband is the tech expert, not me. And he actually has a full-on digital marketing agency, and this is one of the things that he does. So if you'd like to, utilize his services, you can get a discount for doing that. Okay. So anyway, you got to let him know Val sent you, or he gonna be like, what discount? I'm just kidding. But no, you do need to let him know. So anyway, we got that. We've got the button. When I click on the button, all of this stuff pops up to the right-hand side. Did you guys notice that? Okay, pops up to the right. So on the right-hand side, it's got the button. Visibility. Do I want to show the button? Hide the button. Show the button, hide the button. Now, I don't really like to use the visibility over here. I would rather use the visibility button here to hide it if I wanted to. I don't know why. I just prefer it, but they do the same thing. Now, would I like to show or hide with a delay? This allows me to be able to have this button show within a certain period of time if I want to, and then it'll show up on the screen. So let's say I wanted it to wait 3 seconds first, right? I could do that. And notice the Save Changes button is now clickable again, because I would need to save that. So you can click as you go. I just try to click as much as I remember to. And again, if I get that error, then I will go and open up a new tab. So I don't know, maybe I'll purposely wait for it to time out so you can see how that works. Now, maybe I want them to click this button, but it's not for a strategy session. Maybe I want to offer something else. Maybe I want them to join my newsletter. So I can put that, join my newsletter, right? Boom. Okay, so I could have that. If I want to change the button appearance, I can. So check out the button and notice that right now, this is the default color. It's pretty, and it's actually close to my brand colors, but I can make it gradient, or I can make it solid. So it's really cool what you can do with this. Y'all want to get fancy? Want to make it gradient? Let's make it gradient. Okay, so let's say I wanted to do something like make the top color, I don't know, more of a bluish color. First of all, I can select the color on the color spectrum over here on the side. Hopefully you can see my cursor, right? And let's say I wanted like this nice aqua blue. So we'll get a little down there, a little bluish, add a little more green in there. Shall I feel like Bob Ross? Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, so now I would then move this little box here, move it up because I want it to be bright, right? I can do that for the top color. Bottom color, I don't know. Maybe I want that a little more green than blue. And I, once again, will move the box over. And we can see how that would look, right? So that's a nice little tropical looking thing there. The text color, oops, sorry. The text color will determine what color the text is going to be. Self-explanatory there. Maybe I want it white for this. I don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, I do kind of like that better. And then the border color. So the border going around the button that you can see, I can change that. I typically change it to one of the 2 gradient colors. So what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll just copy this. right? I'll copy and then I will paste it. Oops, I'll paste it. All right. And now that is the border color. Now, mind you, that's the way it looks right now when you're just looking at it. But what about when you hover over it? Well, right now it's just kind of sitting there. So I would need to do something with that. And maybe I want the background, the hover to be a solid color. And maybe it'll turn, I don't know, some boring color, I don't know, gray. No offense to the people that love gray, my bad. And then maybe the text color will be black for that. Right, so I just moved it over. And then the border color can be the same color of gray. So I copy that and paste it. Boom, done. And then the active button is when once it has been clicked, it'll do, you know, it'll change a color real quick and then be, you know, moved to the next page that you sent them to. So that can honestly be default. I don't change that very much, or you can make it a solid color or make it gradient, whatever you want to do. So again, maybe I'm doing this to know for sure that the colors change. Ooh, child, that's ugly. Ain't nobody trying to do that. There we go. More of a yellow like that. And then maybe an orangish color. I don't know. I'm just feeling real tropical lately. You know what I'm saying? I got to get out. Okay, there we go. And I don't know, maybe the text color will be white. You can play around with this, do whatever you want. Maybe I'll make the border white, child. I don't know. Boom. The only thing is when I click it, oh wait, I probably have to save the changes. And like I said, I'm not saving anything just yet, but I can click save changes and then I can preview everything that I've worked on so far. This way, if I don't like it, I can go back, I can change the stuff all over again. But sometimes it's hard to see what the active button looks like once you click it, unless you're in the preview, right? And looking at it from the preview. Now, just know that when you're in preview, although you may have activated the button, meaning you have attached a URL to it so it knows where to go, it will not work until you've actually published the funnel. Okay, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Now, below the button appearance, whoops. Below the button appearance is the action, because once the person clicks on it, what do you want to have happen? Where are they going, right? So you have do nothing, which is where it is on the default. You have a pop-up alert message can come up, go to a URL, which is more than likely going to be what you have them do, unless you have a multiple page funnel, a traditional funnel, right? Traditional funnel has your opt-in page and possibly a bridge or thank you or confirmation page, okay? And that may be it. So you can have it go to another funnel page. Now, mind you, if this is the first page you're working on, right? Let's say we're doing a traditional funnel with an opt-in page, which we will do. Let's say we're doing that and you want it to go to a thank you page after. Well, you're not going to be able to click this, right? It's going to say, look, it's going to say there are no other funnel pages at this time. Create more pages to have a target for this action. So right now, even though you selected go to funnel page, you don't have another funnel page. So it's still not going to go anywhere yet. When you're done creating this whole page and then you go back and you select a second page, then you have to remember to come back here and select it. And then it'll be a drop down with the funnel pages that you have. Okay. If that sounded confusing, don't worry. It will be super duper clear when we actually create a funnel with multiple pages. Okay, so in this case, we'd have it go to a URL. And that URL could possibly be, I don't know, my link tree or, I'm sorry, link, what is it? Link list that we have here inside of MLSP. It could go to, maybe I have Aweber. And Aweber allows you to have a landing page for people to enter their information for your newsletter or something like that. Maybe this is going to a strategy, book a strategy call with me. And so it'll go to my booking calendar and I'll put that link here. I can make this button go wherever I want. If I say, so for example, if I go and I say, whoops, if I change the wording and I have something like, I want to work with Val now. And then that button goes to my business opportunity link. You know, sky's the limit. You can select whatever you want. Okay. And that is pretty much it for that, right? Their button up there. The logo, if I want to change it, this is an image. So remember when I showed you yesterday, the settings, right? And inside of the settings, you have media. You're going to need to upload your media in order for anything to show up here, right? Now I have media already uploaded, but I don't think I have what I'm looking for. So I might have to go into my computer here. And child, who knows what's on the computer, child? I might be blurring stuff out again. I don't know. Did y'all hear that? My bad. I'm thinking out loud. Oh, here's a nice logo here. Right? So I've got my name. I was looking for the signature like this one. I do have that somewhere, but ooh. Okay. So let's where is it? Let's try this one and just see how big it is. Yeah, that's too big. We don't want that. So we're going to change the image. And again, it takes a little time to kind of get used to this stuff and figure out what goes where. Since we're looking at the tropical colors, maybe I can pick my old brand colors and put this up. I'm going to try this and then I'm going to try this one and we'll see. That one's not too bad. It's still kind of big though, right? I guess it wouldn't seem so big on the phone, but okay. So last option, I'm just going to try it and see. Crap. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's better, right? That looks good. Now moving on. So that was the logo header section. Moving on, you have the header section. See what it highlighted? So let me move this down a bit so you can see it some more. Okay. So the header section is this whole section with the hi, I'm Jane. And then below it, I help home business owners. And then over to the side is a picture of Jane, right? Well, guess what? I'm not Jane. Okay. So we're going to change this. So we're going to click this, right? And it opens up to all the things within the header, the headline, which is the hi, I'm Jane part, the subheadline, which is what I do, and then my image. So I'm going to change all of this too. So yeah, let me go in here. Hi, I'm Val. And I actually would say this. Let's get your home business growing again. I help home business owners with proven formulas to help you generate more leads, make more sales, grow your business. That's exactly what I do. So in my case, I would keep this the same. But in your case, right, maybe you're in skincare, maybe you're in credit repair, maybe you are in health and wellness and weight loss. Maybe you are a personal trainer. Maybe you're in real estate. Maybe you're a doctor and you have your own private practice. Whatever the case may be, that's what you're going to put in here, right? You could just put, hi, I'm Val. Well, I mean, you wouldn't put that, but you know what I'm saying. And take all the rest of this out. You can keep this as short and brief as you want, or you can extend it a little longer if you want. It's totally up to you. So in my case, I actually would keep this the same because as an online business coach and marketer, this is what I do. And my target audience is other business owners, right? Other home business owners. So I'd leave this. And then I can, of course, change the image to a picture of me. Now, I think there's a picture of me in here somewhere where I'm actually waving at you. And I think that would be a good fit to say, hi, I'm Val with, right? So where is that picture of me? I hope it's still in here. Ah, there it is, right? And it's blue, so it still goes with everything. And if I wanted to change the color, look, if I highlight this, I can make it bold. I can make it italic. I can underline some parts. I can strike through some parts. I can change the size of the font. I can change the background color, which will make it look more like highlighted, or I can change the foreground color, which is the actual font, the actual text itself changing colors. So for example, let's say I wanted to change this to blue, then it would look like this now. Easy peasy. Now, are these the only colors that you can select? Yes, unfortunately, but not unfortunately. It depends. If you want to be able to change it to any color on the color wheel, nah, problem. That might be a slight problem. If you want to change it to your exact brand colors, that's going to be a problem. However, you can still create other things on this page that will allow you to put more of your brand into it without it necessarily having to be every single place. So, I mean, normally it's great to have a pretty, I don't want to say plain, but a pretty clean look to your pages. I mean, I like them, right? Some people make the ugliest funnels and they convert too. So I don't know. So anyway, you have this. Now, in my case, me personally, I like to make stuff bold so I know that people can read it on whatever device that they're on. Because you know how it is when you're on the phone. Okay, that's too bold. But you know, when you're on your phone and you're looking at stuff, sometimes it's much, much smaller. But anyway, here this is. Now, I know with ClickFunnels, you can move it over here, over there. With MLSP, you don't. But again, to me, that is an advantage because for me being non-technical, one of my biggest fears is that I'm going to mess this crap up and the funnel is not going to function properly. And so to leave it like this and to know that MLSP made this template this way because they know that psychologically this grabs attention, and they also know that it converts sales because they've tested it before they put it here as a funnel, a template. Okay, so that's important to know. All right, so far, I mean, look, this look pretty good, child. Just look pretty good. Okay, coming on down. Download your free attraction marketing framework, yada, yada, yada. I actually have my own attraction marketing secrets ebook that looks exactly like this. But I could honestly offer anything else that I want to. Anything else that I want. So let me grab one of my courses. I'll show you how this looks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so excited to show you how to do this. But that was everything in the header section, right? The headline, subheadline, and the image. Now we're moving on to the call to action section. So I just wanted to make that clear. And again, if I wanted to make this button the same colors as these colors in the magnet, I could totally do that to stay in line with my brand, right? Matter of fact, should we do that? Let me stop sharing for a second and see if I still have those colors, because I want you to see what it's going to look like to really incorporate everything and all that good stuff. So do I still have my brand colors for that? Did I say that? No? Yeah, them joints gone. Sorry. It's gone. My bad. But I think you're starting to get the points of how to do this stuff. Let me go back to sharing because we don't have a lot of time and it's a lot that I need to take you through. Okay. So anyway, here you are, right? So far looking good, right? If I really wanted to change it that bad, I could. So like, let's say I wanted to do that. We'll make it more of this blue here. And then the yellow will come down and just make it more yellow. Oh, that's too orange. Now I can move it up. See, practically the same. Now I can't read it anymore. I can't read the letters anymore because those colors are so bright. So now I'm going to change the text color and bring it back to black so you can see it a lot better. I think that works better, right? What do you think? The white or the black? I think the black. And again, if I think that's too bright, guess what I can do? Lighten it up, move it over this way to kind of make it not so bold where it's taking up so much attention. And then I can do the same thing with the yellow, kind of make it a little more faded. Boom. Okay, so that's done. That's done. That's done. Now we're in the call to action. So let's close these two since we're done with these. Now we're in the call to action section. So let me scroll down a bit so you can see what that looks like. So here's that call to action section. And it's a lot going on here. So this is the whole section here. Like I said, we got an image. We got an offer, right? It's a free download. It's the attraction marketing framework, da, 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 da. So you can offer whatever you want. Do you have a lead magnet that you could give away? If not, why aren't you leveraging one of the done for you MLSP freebies / lead magnets? Hello, right? You can use that. So we're going to talk about that. I can grab that since we had a discussion about that last week. Well, we can grab one of those. Why don't we do that instead of grabbing one of mine? What? Yes. Okay. So, and again, we're staying in line with what my brand is. I help people get their home business growing again. What if I wanted a way to capture people, their info by using the MLSP generic lead generation campaign, right? Honestly, it wouldn't matter if it was the generic campaign or not. Or would it? Let me think. Oh, watch this. Let's have some fun with this. We might go over time. We're going to have some fun. So I could pick something like profile profits cheat sheet to show people how to make more money using their profile. I could do the make money from home report, but typically if I'm targeting home business owners, they've already chosen how they want to make money from home. They're just looking to make more money from home. So maybe I'll do the home business sponsoring, which is a really good one. Right? Looks like that. I could also go into the classic lead generation campaigns. There it is. And perhaps select something like the registration to the Wednesday webinar. Guess what? Tonight's Wednesday nights at the time that I'm streaming this. And we got a major mastermind going down tonight at 8. And I'm going to be there. So I could put something like that so people know every week we have something like that. I could put the training on how you can earn 6 figures in your MLM. I could show them how to build authority in their business. I could show them how to get free social media leads, all kinds of stuff. Right? So now that I've said all of this, I don't know which one I want to offer. So let's offer an actual training. Yeah, let's do this home business sponsoring. Okay. So here's what's cool about this. I'm going to grab the link for it. But before I do, I'm going to need an image, won't I? Well, if I'm leveraging MLSP, guess what? I can go over into the operations and click the edit icon here that looks like a pencil and a pad. When I'm in here, go into my marketing assets. And guess what? I can download this asset. What? Oh, you betcha. Okay. What did I just do? Oh, do I have to click it? Child, what I'm doing is doing. Child, I don't know, child. Oh, and look at that scroller template. I can use that for posts, right? Oh, child. Oh, child. Okay, anyway, let me click this and figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong. Oh, save it. Might help to save the freaking image. Okay, so HBSS bundle, and let me put like a 111. It's just so it'll show up in the top and I can find it. Okay, so we've got that. And if I'm not quite sure what I want to say about it, and I need some swipe copy, This swipe copy is for the emails, so I'm not going to go here. I'm going to go back to the campaign itself. And I'm going to look at it. And I'm going to look at MLSP's headline for this. What are they saying about it? Free download. Oh, okay. Well, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'd copy this. Right? I'd copy. And then I'd come over to the actual funnel I'm working on. Oh, Lord, where did I put the funnel? So I'd come over here. Look, free download. This is where I would put that. Right? So that's already here. So I don't have to worry about that. And then the rest of what's the title of this thing I'm giving away to them? I have to open it back up. Whoops. It's called Home Business Sponsoring Secrets. Can I just well, I can type that. I'm not that lazy. Home Business Sponsoring Secrets. Bam. And again, you don't have to offer something of MLSP. I'm just saying if you're new and you don't have a lead magnet, which is something that gives a person some information that is valuable to them and allows them a way to see just how you can add to their lives, just how you can and should be the go-to person for them, just how they can trust you with knowledge and information. You know, if you don't have something like that already, why don't you take a look and see if we've made it for you already, and then you can leverage that. Okay. So anyway, this is here. So now I got the home sponsoring secrets, and then I need to give a quick definition of what this is. And oops, what did I do? I messed it up again. Home sponsoring secrets. Well, I'm going to copy this part. I'll copy this whole thing, child. Bam. Copy. Copied it. And now I'm going back to my funnel. And that's where I'm going to put this part. Boom. Okay. And again, I personally like to make this stuff a little bolder because, child, especially today, I ain't even got my contacts in. I can't see nothing. Okay. Boom. And if I wanted to emphasize certain parts, I could. This is good as is. So we got that. And then I would say, yes, give me free access. Now, if you want to, you know, click the button and make those changes the same way we did before, you can. Oh, wait, I forgot to change the picture. So I can change the image by clicking change image. And if the image isn't already here, I can upload it. Right. Now, I can't do this with video the way I can do this with images. If it were a video, I would have to go into the settings and click media and upload it over there first and then come back. I'll show you how to do that later. But in this case, with images, I can do it right here. I don't have to leave my funnel to go do this. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to choose what we had. How come I don't see that joint? Where did it get saved, child? Because I don't see it. What the hell? Where did this save? Now I got to open it. It says it's saved in here after the 90-day thing. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I didn't scroll down enough. Yep, that's what happened. Okay, open. And then I'm going to call it something. Home business. What was it? Home business sponsoring secrets. And we're going to upload that image. Now that it's here, I need to close this and open it back up. All right. And now I can come down and I will see it. It's always in alphabetical order. So I got to go to the H's. Oops. And here it is. Boom, there's the image. Now, if I want the image to be a little bigger, right? I'm probably going to have to use a different picture. So in some cases, you may be able to do something like this. Check this out. So I'm here on the page. It's possible that this is a bigger picture. This one. So let's save this image right off of the page. And let's see if that's any different. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. So we'll just see. Did it show it here twice or something? Interesting. Now let's see what happens with this. Close it. I'll close it. I'll open it up again. And this time I'm gonna pick the second option here. Oops, I keep mixing those up. And we'll just see. Select. Yeah, no, it's still small, right? So you wanna double check with the sizes of your images. I mean, to me, this looks fine, but if you want to have a bigger picture to fit better with everything else, I would either make the letter smaller or I would, find another picture. So for example, maybe something like this. Oh, that's not showing up right either. Child, don't give me the line. I don't know. But this will be something that you'll be playing around with a little bit. Let me see. I'm curious to know what I could use. I made it even smaller, huh? Curious to know, curious to know. That's a little better. So I'm just playing around with some stuff and we'll see. Oh, that's a bigger one. I do like that. All right. Now, I'm not saying that you would have to change your, you'd have to change your offer in order to make it fit right or look right. You would probably just have to resize your picture. So again, if you don't know how to do that kind of stuff, then I would leave it alone. I'd leave it alone and just make the letters smaller. So for example, right? I could just take this, highlight it, change the font. Same thing for this. If that was large, then, oops. And this is probably going to be medium. Oh, that was medium. Cool. Make it smaller. Boom. And now it looks a little bit more proportional, right? Or like I said, you can just have, have this resized. There is one more thing we could try. Let me try this too. Whoops. You could just do a screenshot of it. Sometimes that works too. And it'll come up a little bigger. And then we'll just do one ABC because I want to be able to find it fast. Okay. So now let's try that. We'll just see. I don't know. Change image, upload it. One ABC. Select it. Bam. Let's see what happens. Okay. Close it out. Open it up. Boom. One ABC. Select. No, same size. So there you go. That's the best I could do. But yeah, this looks pretty decent. I could also offer people a way to get into my Profitpreneur Facebook group. Right? I could do that. So there's so many different things that I could possibly do. I could upload another picture. Hold on, because I had some actual. What are these? Going for yes. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so where'd it go? Yeah, that shows up small too. So we'll change the image to one of the ones for now that look bigger. And now I can't remember what they were. Get the prospects to buy your stuff. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. So for now, I would just change this, right? And I could go into that whole, copy of, get prospects to buy your stuff. That would be in a different section of campaigns, right? So I could go in, I know exactly where that is. I can just get to it. And I can grab this. Boom. So I could copy this part and go back over here. Put all of this in there. Paste. Right. And again, how to. Oops. How to. And then I would name this what it's called, which is get your prospects to buy your stuff. Boom. Right. Now this wouldn't be free, so I would have to change the button. Yes, give me access. Right, because this is a $1. I'm sorry, it's not $1 offer, but it costs money for them to get this. Okay, so you'd have that. And again, for a button like this, you could keep your brand colors. You can change it to something that flows a little more with this. I wouldn't necessarily make it a red button though, but maybe like how you see most order buttons look, which is like that orangey yellowish color that looks like a street sign. Something like that might be fine. Now, we got everything there, I believe, right? We got the image, the subheadline, the headline, the content, and then the button. So yeah, we got all that covered. Let's close that. Then we've got the problem and the solution, right? So that is highlighted, or just was highlighted. That's the next part. The problem and the solution. Let's think about what problem you solve in your business. What is that? Right? I do an exercise with folks. And when we have our workshops every 6 weeks, we do this exercise with them. What is the problem that your target audience has? What is the solution that you uniquely provide to them? And then what's the outcome? What's the success? In what way is their life better now that they know you, have connected with you, and purchased your solution? Right? Because you're going to need that in every area of your conversation with folks. It's going to help you with your social media posts. It's going to help you with your copywriting anywhere and everywhere. It's going to help you with this homepage hub. It's going to help you in conversations with people, all of that. So in my case, something like this fits. Everyone should have the business of their dreams, but there's a problem. And then this is a good place to point out the problems that your ideal client is facing. And then you would fill that part in. So in my case, what problem are they facing? Right? What is your average home business owner facing? there's a problem. Many right? I may say something like this. I may say, right? That's pretty accurate, right? I'll put this on the next line. Can you relate? Like, hello. And I did I leave that space on purpose? Well, sure, why not? Because I can now do this. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make this bold. And I'm going to make it italicized. I just want to make sure that the background color, that I have none. I don't want a background color. Okay, boom, something like that. Then I can say, are you struggling with this? Does this have you confused, overwhelmed? So something like, are you struggling with converting conversations to sales? Does X have you confused and overwhelmed? Does social media marketing have you confused and overwhelmed? Do you feel are you just spinning your wheels with are you tired of are you ready to just give up and throw in the towel? Right? That one's already done, right? Or maybe for some folks, it's not about the money for them, and they'll say that. Great, I can add on something else. Are you tired of not making a difference? Oh, I could say something like that, right? Um, boom. Or maybe not even building your home business. Do you feel prospecting is just too complicated and overwhelmed? Boom. Who doesn't? What home business owner is like, all of this is easy? What struggling home business owner is like, oh, this is easy, this is simple? They're not, right? Now I have a solution. Now you have a solution, right? Oh, you now have a solution. I can read for real. You can quickly explain your solution here. What is that solution? So remember, problem, solution, and the success, right? So you now have a solution, and I can say now, no more chasing people. No more Can I show people? Do I show people how to do that? Yes. So I can put that. Okay. Right. I can say they can join my coaching program. They can join my Facebook group. They can get on my newsletter, whatever. I can say anything that I want that is the solution to their problem. Right. And that, is that everything? Let's go back. Problem, solution, right? Subheadline, headline, content, problem, right? So we stopped at problems. Problems was up here, and then the solution is here. Bam. Great. So we covered everything in that section. Now the testimonials. If you don't have any personal testimonials of your own, right? If you're brand new to home business and you haven't helped anyone achieve a result yet, or maybe even you haven't achieved a result just yet, that's fine. Go take a look at your company. Go find some testimonials out of there, quote somebody and put them in here. And whoever it is that you find on Facebook, guess what? You can also grab their picture and put that up here. Boom. Easy peasy, George and Wheezy. Hello. Right? So you can put that. If you don't want to do that, or if you just act like you can't find nothing, then that's fine. But if you just don't want to put it, then go up here where you see testimonials, click the green button, let it turn red. Boom. Then you have the learn section. So let's take a look at that. Download the resources below and learn the secrets of building a successful home-based business. Now, again, if you're not like me and home-based business owners are not your target audience, and your target audience is maybe people who, women who are looking for more natural alternatives to their skincare routine. Maybe if you're looking for, people who are looking to improve their credit, people who are looking to learn how to do Bitcoin mining, or want to learn Forex trading or whatever, then that's what you're going to say. Right? Do you have resources for people to come and check out so they can learn more about what you do and how it helps them? That's the point. You could even ask the question, what is blank costing you, right? What is it costing you by not getting this benefit that I can deliver them? And then simply ask them if they're ready to stop the pain and get started with you, and put that text in there, right? So again, what is it costing you by not getting your credit score to where you want it to be, that I can help you to do? Are you ready to stop feeling the pain of getting denied for everything that you apply for? Are you ready to finally be able to purchase your dream car with low interest rates? Great, let's get started. You say stuff like that. Okay, it does not have to be this. I think sometimes people look at the template and they're like, let me write exactly what this is. No, write what your business do. Okay. And again, if you're in something like credit repair, right? The credit repair business that you're a part of is not your business. You are someone who loves to help people improve their credit score, and you use that business to help facilitate that solution to them. But you yourself is the business. Okay. I go more into detail about that in other videos. So I could do a download, I could send them to a video, whatever, and it's past the hour. So we're at halfway through, actually. We did from the logo down to learn today. We can come back tomorrow and work on from community to the pop-up. So just make sure that you stay tuned with this. Can you also change the background and stuff like that? Absolutely, yes, you can. You'll go over to the right-hand side, which I haven't gotten on yet, but just a heads up, you can go to page properties. Is it page properties or item? I always get these mixed up. So I believe it is page properties. You come down where you see appearance and select your background. You can choose a color, even gradient if you like, or even put an image back there. See, I'm not even that techy with my funnels where I be putting these background images looking all good, child. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, I can select my background color. And let's say I wanted it to be a very pale yellow. Interesting. Now I only changed the top. How'd I do that? Why'd I do that? And then I can always change it back to the default. Oh, did I not click on the right section? My bad. Oops, let me stop that so I can see. Because it should change the whole background. Unless for some reason, like if I wanted to do something crazy and had these bright colors here, it could change it. I think there's something masking over top of it though. And I need to figure out what it is. So hopefully I'll know by tomorrow. Or is it item properties? No, it's not. Because the item properties deal with whatever items are on this side, the contents over there. So I know it's page properties. And check this out, by the way, you can set your SEO settings in here. The title, description, keywords, so that when you do put your links out there, that you can control what people see and who you attract. Head tag tracking code and in-body tag tracking code. I don't know that stuff. I'm not that technical. We'll have to bring a tech person on here. Pop-up message, yeah. So if somebody's about to click off or they're headed in that direction, you can have a pop-up message go up. I don't really use that much either. Yeah, I'm trying to, oh, I know what it is. Look, this is the whole background. It is the whole background. It's just that this part takes up that whole space all the way across. Okay, got it. Right now, if I wanted to do something like that, I could. I typically like to leave my stuff pretty clean and plain, and let me just get the information out there, child. That's all I care about. And listen, I've been able to do that. Let me stop sharing. I've been able to do that and make really good money online. You know, to be able to get to 5 figures a month in just 5 months. And I didn't have to have everything be perfect. I didn't have to have everything be just right. Sometimes you got to be ignorance on fire, right? You have the information here. You're a part of the MLSP community. You can always lean on us to get your questions answered and even get some one-on-one help and attention at times. So why wouldn't you? We have a Funnelizer Tuesday. Every Tuesday, the co-founders of MLSP show up and we'll take a look at your funnels, answer your funnel questions, and help you with whatever else you want in addition to the funnel. So it's things like that that are so great to have access to. Okay, so there you go. All right, so now that I've stopped sharing, I can finally go and check the chat. See if anybody had any questions. Doesn't look like it. So awesome. Well, I am out of here. I've got to come back to show you how to finish up the rest of this funnel. We are also going to learn how to do a traditional funnel and a webinar registration funnel. And I think at that point, you'll have it all down. You know exactly how to be able to use MLSP Funnelizer to get out here and grow your business today. Today, not tomorrow, not next week. You know, this whole one funnel away thing, perhaps. But honestly, you can grow your business even now without us having completed the funnel. And if you want to know how to do that, make sure that you go to valeriewalton.com and join my newsletter so you can find out all the hottest tips and training and resources and tools right now. All right, thanks again. And I will see you in the next video tomorrow, live at 5. Bye.